All right, coming to the stage, one of our younger comedians that's very talented, very funny, performs at Caroline's on Broadway all the time. Please put your hands together for Mr. Nick Alexander, y'all. Give it up.
Woo! Caroline's, how y'all doing? Give it up for yourselves. Come on now. It's Thursday night, y'all here. It's a nice mixed crowd, all right? I like mixed crowds. They remind me of the immigration office. That's what's up. Speaking of immigrants, I'm Haitian. We got any Haitians in here? Sac passe? One Haitian? Okay. That's what's up. Whenever I tell people I'm Haitian, I always get a very funny reaction because I guess I don't look Haitian to most people. Like, I remember I was talking to this one chick. I told her I was Haitian. She was like, wow, you Haitian? Like, Wyclef from the Fugees Haitian? I'm like, what? Are you trying to call me ugly? What the? What's that supposed to mean? Why can't I get a Lenny Kravitz Haitian? That's all I'm saying. That's a good-looking guy. And I see some of y'all got that confused look on your face like, wow, I didn't know Lenny Kravitz was Haitian. He's not, but if he was, he would be a good example to have. Instead, we stuck with a dude who got oil body on a motorcycle. Y'all seen that? So we saw that picture. That set Haiti back like 25 years. I'm happy to be performing tonight, man. It's real cool to do comedy. I'm an actor as well. But I struggle with acting, getting jobs, because I get typecasted a lot. Like, if you guys notice, I'm not the most threatening black man in the world. I don't have that face that intimidates people. I'm very good, clean, and wholesome. And that doesn't really help you in Hollywood, because what they like to do is give me the jobs that black people do for the Disney and Nickelodeon, you know, the whole token black guy on the family sitcom, because he got that, you know, flavor. And what they do is they like to give you these lines that black people haven't used since the 1990s. They're always all corny. They make you all act all extra, and you got to put either you know or you feel me after every sentence. So I'll be like at the dance episode, I'm at the dance with my white friend Tommy, and I'll be like, man, there are some honeys in the house tonight. You better get you on. You know. Can you feel me? You got to drop your head 3 times. Can you feel me? All right. Why you hating on me, player? You got to do this stupid. Why you hating on me, player? I'm not trying to do that, people. But I try not to work, man. Like, I had an experience where I worked as a host at a restaurant, and it was cool. It was like I worked at the U.S. Open, and it was very enlightening for me because, you know, sometimes I do stuff that's just, I feel like I'm too black, and I need to open my eyes more and, you know, check out the horizons. And it was an incredible experience because when you work as a host, but when you're training, they give you a test to see if you know the food menu, right? Now, as a host, I was thrown off guard because I'm like, why do I got to learn this? All the host has to do is, how many in your party? 2? Right this way. That's all you got to do, people. But they was giving me the test on the food menu, and I kept, like, I felt black because all I kept thinking was every question they ask you, what sauce goes in such and such dish? And I kept thinking, barbecue sauce. And I kid you not, I had like 6 or 7 answers where all of them had barbecue sauce. I'm like, damn, barbecue sauce can't be with all these steaks and burgers and salads. Then they had one question that threw me off because they were like, well, if the customer rejects the sauce that you suggest, what do you say after that? And I'm like, damn, what did I say to somebody who don't want barbecue sauce? You try honey barbecue sauce, because that's the next best thing. I had to quit that job. See, we got some couples in here. Any single females in the house tonight? Single ladies, single ladies, single ladies. Woo! 2 people. Everybody else got complicated Facebook statuses. All right. It's okay. You want to be shy? Work it out on your own time. God is good. I'm trying to meet a nice lady, but it's hard because I suffer from this disease called brokenness. You know, it's been with me since birth. I'm trying to shake it. Because in New York, man, New York is really expensive to date. Like, it's hard to do dinner and a movie, man. Like, the economy is bad. When I was in high school, it was a lot easier because I used to get this thing called allowance. And after I graduated, man, I got cut off. I'm like, ooh, we can only do movies from now on. I can't do this $60 dinner. You go to the movies because, you know, the movie's always going to be $8, $12. If she's special, maybe an IMAX joint, you know. If, you know, IMAX joint. But women, y'all get slick because even at the movie theater, you're still trying to get a guy to buy food for y'all, right? Try to put the sexy voice on like, oh, baby, can you get me something to eat? I'm just so hungry. Can you get me those nachos? I'm like, nachos? That's like $8.50. Are you crazy? What is wrong with you? Why didn't you always at my house? My grandmother made good rice and chicken. You had good home-cooked food. And you want to eat this nasty stuff. You trying to lose weight. These nachos ain't going to help you. You know, hey, you got to keep it real. The nachos are not healthy. she'll try to come back with some excuse like, oh, I really wasn't hungry at the time, but I always got something for them. I'm like, well, you in luck because I got some leftovers in the Tupperware. You can have this right now. Before the show started, I heated up. It's good stuff. But sometimes when my budget be real tight, I don't go to the movies. I'd rather invite a lady over to my place, and they'll come over thinking like, oh, okay, so we're gonna watch this on bootleg. I'm so excited to catch this movie on bootleg. I'm like, we ain't watching this on bootleg. Then when are we supposed to watch the movie? I'm like, pull up a chair next to my laptop. They got this on YouTube. We can watch all 10 parts of this here on YouTube, baby. Get it on that full screen HD. Get that pause and load action. Hold on. You don't have to wait. My laptop is buffering right now. Let me. As soon as this finishes, you want something to drink? It's gonna take a few minutes. You sit down and enjoy this movie. You gotta do sometimes. You gotta get the Netflix subscription. Man. Thank you. I like that scream. I don't know what that was, but I know it's a good feeling you got. That's what's up. Man. Like, you know another thing I do? Because because being Haitian, I speak Creole. And like the little bit that I do know, the French, I use that to my advantage because what I do is I make the places that I'm taking women sound really sexy in French until they see where we end up, you know. But I make it sound so nice. I'm like, listen, girl, I'm going to take you to this nice, elegant restaurant. It's really good. It's got an A on the health code, you know. It's called Chateau Blanc. Girls are like, ooh, say that again, Chateau Blanc. They get to the spot. Wait a minute, niggas. What the hell are we doing at White Castle? This is ridiculous. You told me this was elegant and classy. I'm like, it is compared to the ones in my neighborhood. Have you ate a White Castle in Jamaica, Queens? It was disgusting. I brought you to the one on 34th Street. We are gonna have a good time, baby. Think, you know what really sucks when you're single? Like, I just turned 21 not too long ago, so I've been going clubbing. Like, I've been going clubbing recently, and I don't really like the club scene, because I noticed that women, I don't really go there to meet guys. Like, if you notice this, women go to the clubs, they be in the groups of like 4 or 5, and all they do is stand around with each other and take pictures so they can put on Facebook and Instagram when they get home. And I gotta look at you doing this crap for 3 hours. Like, I don't wanna see all your different poses. Like, nobody from America's Next Top Model is coming to see you. Women would dance with their homegirls all night, never talk to a guy when he tries to, holler at them. They be with their girlfriends like, yeah, girl, hey. We're killing them in here tonight. Ow, that's a girl sound, right? Ow. They start drinking, they start spinning each other around and whatnot. They get a little extra tipsy. They like to rub their breasts up against each other. And we just gotta stare at them like, man, why can't they let us get in the middle of that damn sandwich? That's not fair. She being selfish. Because I tell you this, and I think fellas can agree with me. When we at the club, right, we roll in deep with our group, right, and if we not having a good time, we can't dance with our male friends to make the night more exciting. Like, yeah, my dude, we killing them up in here. Yeah, we rocking, these girls are feeling us up in here. Matter of fact, spin me around, my dude. These chicks don't want to dance with us. We don't need them. It's us up in here. Rack City, rack city. Rack City, rack city. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun. I think what really pissed me off at the club are the DJs that are working the clubs nowadays, because these DJs don't help us out at all. All they like to do, they like to make these shout-outs that cater to women. Everything is for the ladies. Where my ladies that's got a job, make some noise. If you an independent lady, you don't need a man for nothing. Where y'all at, ladies? I'm like, yo, shut up. What are you doing? You preaching this stuff to this girl, she gonna believe she don't need a man for nothing. Every weekend hearing that crap. I remember one time I approached this girl trying to ask her to dance. She turned me away. The DJ had a shout out right afterwards. I came up to her all respectful. I'm like, hey, sweetheart, I was wondering if you would like to dance. She was like, what? Don't talk to me. You a bum. Get out of my face. Ew. Here go the DJ. Ladies, if you tired of messing with bum-ass dudes, make some noise. Don't you hate when guys be trying to holler at you in the club? What? I hate that song. That's why I love coming here, girl. DJ Cockblock, that is my DJ. I love Club Bougie. I had a really good time with you guys. I want you guys to enjoy the rest of the show. Give it up for yourselves. My name is Nick Alexander. Have a good night, y'all. Peace out.